Hello guys, welcome again. In this video we will learn float range slider. Before we learned integer int range slider, now we will use float range slider and we will do a grade calculator. And actually it's a good project. First we will define a function here. Its name is calculate grade and the input is percentage range. And we define percentage range here in the interact function. Calculate grade is the function's name, and percentage range equals float range slider. Actually, it's similar with int range slider. We define a value. It will show us the start value and minimum number, maximum number, and step. Actually, because it is float, we can do it just 0.1. Let me run. Here, actually value is also from 0 to 10, or you just can start from 50 to 60. Okay. Here we start from 60 to 50 to 60. Here we defined minimum number 0. As you can see, minimum number is 0, maximum number 100, maximum number 100, and when I change this one, it is changing 0.1. Okay, here as you can see, when I define a number, you can see the percentage here. Like if it is over 90%, it means A grade. If it is between 80 to 89, it means that grade B, and grade C, grade D, it goes like that. And I can change these numbers. So you can check if your grade system is more complex. You can define all the parameters here and you can see clearly. For example, you can look at the minimum score of your students and maximum score of your students, and easily you can see which point is which grade, or you can make it more complex. Okay, now start to understand what's going on here. Now just with same as with int range slider, if we define with float range slider, it will give us a tuple like minimum number, like smaller number and bigger number. So here percentage range is a tuple. After that, we are defining start end equals percentage range. For example, in this situation, start is 78.30 and end is 92.8. After that, we defined grades and grade range. It's both of them are list. Grades A, B, C, D, F. We have 5 different grades and 5 different range. And if you look at carefully, their index is also same. For example, in this list, if the index is 0, if the first one range, like if the student score between like 900 to 90 to 100, it means his grade is A. If the range is this one, the grade is this one. If the range this one, grade this one. If range this one, grade this one. If range this one, grade this one. So how can we use them together? Now let's look at here. First we are using for loop in this by using start and end here. Percentage in range int start comma int end plus 1. After that, here in this for loop, we can take all the numbers here, like 80 here, 78, 79, 80 to 92. All the numbers gives us. After that, in this loop, I comma a tuple lower upper in enumerate grades range. Here enumerate make this. When we look at grade range, we have a list here, but in the list the items are tuple. So here this tuple, for example, in the first loop the tuple is this one and I is the index of this tuple, and in the first loop I is 0, lower is 90, upper is 100. Second loop I is 1, lower is 80, upper is 89. Let me show you that. For example, print I and lower, upper. Okay. Here, as you can see, we have 5 different numbers. In the first loop, I is 0, then lower 90, upper 100. These are index and these are the tuples. Okay, then if lower, smaller or equal percentage the number and that percentage smaller equal upper, it means that if this condition appears like true, it means that this number between this range. For example, if in this range, it means that it is A. How can we do that? How can we find A here? Lower, if we have this condition, we are printing this one. If percentage, here percentage, we have percent sign, grades I, because, for example, let me show our like 99, 100. Just we have 100 here. And now don't print this one now. Okay, 199. Okay, 98 is also. All of them 8. 8 now. What's going on? For now, let's look at the for loop. Now, our here percentage range start is 98.4 and is 100. When we come here, this percentage, these numbers, this loop turns 3 times. In the first loop, percentage is the smaller number, here 98, as you can see here. Okay, we take 98. Then come here, I, lower, upper in enumerate grade range. In the grade range, in the first loop we take this one, second loop take this one. When we take this one, I will be 0, lower 90, upper 100. After that we have a condition here, lower, it means that 90, smaller equals percentage is 98, smaller equal upper 100. This condition is okay here. So now we can print this one. When our number is in this range, our index is also 0. And when we are printing grades in this list, I 0. So the first element of the list is A. Here, as you can see, 98% equal grades I, and grades index 0, and it means I. So we are printing in this way. And then this loop is finished because for example, in the first loop, we just check the first one, the second, and third one. We are also checking these loops, but this condition is not okay for them. After that, we will return this loop, the main loop, and then we will use 99 and do it again, and 99 is also between 90 and 100, and we are printing A again. For 100 it's also same, because we are saying smaller and equal upper, and here the condition is equal. And when I make this number smaller, as you can see, it was D, C, B, because for each number we can check all the ranges here, so we can catch all the possibilities. Okay guys, that's actually good projects to understand the algorithm, how to do that. I hope you like it. If you have any question, please ask me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.